Hey, welcome to Nick is Curious. Thanks for checking out this segment of Curious History. During these segments, what we do is we take real cases of actual paranormal events or any kind of a strange occurrence, really. I take them, I do the research, I get all the details, and I turn them into a story that I can present that and narrate that for you guys. Provide some visual elements to it, try to make it a little more interesting than just me sitting here reciting some facts about all the crazy stuff that happened during these occurrences. So, without further ado, that's kind of what the Curious History is all about. If this is your first time here, but this case is a crazy one. This case is known as the Exorcism in Indianapolis, or the Ammonds family haunting. The Ammonds family found themselves in a nightmarish ordeal. They had reports of children climbing walls, getting thrown across rooms, speaking in deep, unnatural voices for a kid. And these accounts were supported by nearly 800 pages of documented evidence from police, Department of Children's Services, psychologists, and even a priest. So as we get into this story, be prepared for a narrative that blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural. So let's jump into the Exorcism in Indianapolis. The Exorcism in Indianapolis, the Ammonds family haunting. In a seemingly serene neighborhood on Carolina Street, the Ammonds family resided in a modest home, blissfully unaware of the darkness that awaited them. But one by one, the threads of normalcy began to unravel, revealing a terrifying reality that would shake the very foundation of their existence. Latoya Ammonds, a loving, devoted mother, watched helplessly as her children, whose names shall remain concealed, became pawns in a sinister game orchestrated by unseen forces. On one sinister night, witnesses, including a nurse named Walker, stood in dread as the 9-year-old boy, his countenance twisted into an unsettling grin, defied the laws of nature. With every step, he climbed the walls, his tiny feet defying gravity until he reached the ceiling, and then, in a ghastly display of supernatural agility, he somersaulted over his grandmother, defying reason and landing softly on his feet, his grip on her trembling hand never wavering. Their 12-year-old daughter, Rosa, bore the brunt of the malicious entity's wrath. She confided in mental health professionals, recounting a terrifying tale that sent shivers down their spines. In the dead of the night, Rosa would find herself ensnared by an unseen evil presence. Invisible hands wrapped themselves around her delicate throat, tightening their grip until the air abandoned her lungs. Paralyzed and powerless, she lay there, a mere puppet in the grasp of an unseen puppeteer. Sinister whispers filled her ears, promising eternal separation from her beloved family and the certainty of her demise within a mere 20 minutes. Desperate and trembling, the Ammonds family turned to the authorities and experts, seeking solace and deliverance from the encroaching darkness. The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, Department of Child Services, and a myriad of professionals eager to unlock the secrets of the unknown. But it was Father Michael Maginot, a steadfast and unwavering Catholic priest, who would step forward to confront the unspeakable evil that held the Ammonds family captive. Armed with the weight of his faith and a deep-rooted belief in the power of exorcism, he prepared to face an adversary from the depths of the netherworld. In the shadowed corners of the Ammonds residence, the battle between good and evil unfolded with bone-chilling intensity. Father Maginot, drenched in holy water and armed with sacred relics, engaged in spiritual warfare that defied comprehension. His voice, echoing with authority, commanded the demons to reveal themselves and release their grip on the innocent souls ensnared within the cursed home. As the exorcism rituals reached a crescendo, the veil between worlds grew thin, and a plethora of terror engulfed the household, and the air became heavy with the stench of evil. The very foundations of the home groaned under the weight of the supernatural battle waged within its walls. And yet, the true resolution of this harrowing saga remains obscured by the darkness that still clings to the Ammonds family's story. The records offer mere glimpses of the horrors unleashed that day, leaving us to ponder the fate of the Ammonds family and the lingering presence that haunts their lives to this day. Guttural growls erupted from their throats, vibrating with an evil that chilled the very souls of everyone present. But the demonic presence was not easily subdued. In a desperate attempt to maintain its hold on the innocent souls, the entity unleashed its wrath upon Father Maginot himself. Witnesses spoke of the priest being thrown violently against the walls, as if the very house sought to protect the evil force within. The battle raged on as the forces of light crashed with the forces of darkness. Crucifixes trembled, and holy water sizzled as they made contact with the wicked presence that defied mortal comprehension. Prayers and incarnations echoed through the hallways, carrying with them the hopes and fears of those who stood witness to this unholy struggle. And then, in a moment of breathless anticipation, Silence descended upon the house. The oppressive atmosphere had lifted, as if the evil had been vanquished. Father Maginot, exhausted and marked with the spiritual scars of the encounter, declared that the evil presence had been expelled. But the Ammonds family, though relieved by the temporary respite, could never fully escape the haunting remnants of their ordeal. Whispers in the dark, disembodied voices, and unexplained phenomena continued to torment them. The lines between dream and reality blurred, as they grappled with the fear that the demonic presence had merely retreated, waiting for the opportune moment to strike again. To this day, the Ammonds family resides in a constant state of unease. Their story serves as a chilling reminder that the forces of evil can manifest in our world, tearing apart the fabric of our perception and leaving us forever changed. So let's ponder the thin veil that separates our world from that of the unknown. The Ammonds family's harrowing experience stands as a stark testament to the enduring mystery of the supernatural and the fragility of our mortal existence. The Ammonds family haunting is a chilling reminder that evil can manifest in our world and leave behind a trail of fear and uncertainty. I appreciate your time investment in watching this video. Like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. I have a newsletter at the bottom. I'm trying to build a community of other people like us that enjoy this kind of stuff. I send weekly content, different things like that. I'm not going to blow you up with nonsense. I'm just trying to build a community so we can connect and get you some additional stuff. So if you'd be so kind to do that, hit the subscribe button again. And yeah, I got more of these things coming. So if you like this kind of stuff and anything really strange, curious, like that kind of content, or supernatural, paranormal content, this is your place. So thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.